Hey everyone, and welcome to a new game called Knights of Honor 2 Sovereign. This is not technically a new franchise. The original came out in 2005 and was published by Paradox Interactive. This is a new iteration in 2022, out tomorrow, December 6th. It is developed by Black Sea Games and published by THQ Nordic, so the hands have changed. And they were nice enough, it is the 23rd when I'm recording this, they were nice enough to send over an early access copy for me to get some videos ready for you guys. I'm a huge fan of Grand Strategy, I'm a huge fan of the Paradox style of Grand Strategy, and I'm a huge fan of RTS. This kind of combined all of that into one big game, and that makes me happy. So we're going to be checking that out together today and in plenty of videos from the beginning. So I like to do videos from, unlike different creators, I like to do videos from kind of the beginning of everything. So even when I start the tutorial, I feel it's good for, like, especially with a newer game, my viewers get to learn with me, and I get to learn for my viewers, and my viewers get to make fun of me. I love doing that. So that's what we're going to do here today. We're going to start a new campaign. I just loaded up the game, read a bunch of stuff about it, but I've never really played it. So this is your starting menu. Win the campaign by becoming Emperor of the World, developing all kingdom advantages, or conquering the entire map. So we can have minor victory conditions. Greedy kings, become a wealthy ruler, and fulfill your kingdom's treasury by collecting 35,000 gold, or a mixture of these. We can have Peasants Rush. You can win, defend your territories and conquer new ones by conquering 10 provinces and establishing control over them. War for goods. Ensure production of 20 goods in your lands. Or destroy a kingdom. A kingdom will be randomly selected to be your target. Ensure its destruction at your hand. That sounds like fun, but we're not going to do that for this campaign. We may do it later. So our minor thing, I think we're going to set as the Greedy Kings with a 35,000 in our treasury. See that the same. So starting period, we will set that to 1110 AD to give us the longest game possible. On easy for this first campaign. We're going to pick a kingdom. Kingdom size, historical, religious standing, historical. Everything leave that historical. We'll have extra starting gold. We will leave King's Aging as normal, and we'll leave espionage as full. Alright, so these are our settings. Now we can figure out what we want to play as. So what do we want to play as? I mean, what do we got? We got a whole bunch of kingdoms we can play as. If we were to set this as province, what could we play as? Holy guacamole. That's a lot of options, bro. That's a lot of options. We can play as Gwynedd. Ooh. Oh, she got. Ooh. This is a. Wow. Wow. Okay. But I think we're going to stick with the UK. I think the UK, or at least part of the UK, might be our best option. Like England. You can play as England. I think England will be a fun first campaign. Let's do it. So we're going to be playing as England in this first campaign. Start. And I should be honest. I never played the first Knights of Honor. It was before my time as a gamer. I'm 22 years old, so it wasn't before my time as a person. But it was before my time knowing what Grand Strategy was. I was 5, and Lord knows what I was doing when I was 5. But yeah. So this franchise is new to me, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Welcome, Sire. Greetings and welcome to the medieval world of Knights of Honor. So this kind of has the Paradox formula where you can click on things and it give you different things. As your humble squire, it is my duty to inform you about the many aspects of ruling over a kingdom, before you see the ambitious task of taking the reign over the Kingdom of England, along with all of its bountiful provinces and loyal subjects. The following letters will hopefully draw light on how to best manage your territory, operate your royal court, partake in diplomacy, and expand your kingdom to greatness. There are several ways to stage supremacy over all your other kingdoms and attain victory. Claiming the title of Emperor of the World is one way to do it, and for that you need to gain the favor of all great powers. Developing all kingdom advantages is another valid approach, which relies on sustaining rich provinces that produce an abundance of goods. Of course, you might also wish to walk down a more aggressive path and conquer all kingdoms on the map. In the end, however, how you rule your kingdom is up to you. There is much more depth and features in this game than you can see on the surface. As you play and explore the game, many unique opportunities and events will emerge that will present new stories and require new strategies and decisions to be made. For more details, you can always visit the Royal Library. There you can see tips on solving some kingdom problems in the how-to section and details about key game features and elements in the Learn About section. Important areas of the screen and keywords and text will also be highlighted if you hold Alt for a short time. Keywords can then be clicked on to open pages within the Royal Library. Kind of similar to the Paradox Clausewitz engine in that respect. You can also always reset and or turn on tutorial messages once again from the settings menu. Begin. This is the Royal Court, a place that is central. Right here, this is the Royal Court. To any kingdom, housing the king and its most trusted knight. Knights of varying classes can be hired by clicking on any empty slot. The king has his own designated spot in the Royal Court. As the ruler of your kingdom, he is often more adept in many ways compared to the rest of your knights. Your kingdom's main resources are here, namely gold, books, religion, commerce, food, and levies. These are mainly produced by your provinces, but also affected by knight skills, tradition, opinion, and so on. Opinions of the most important social classes of your kingdom are shown here. Various decisions you make can affect the opinion of each group, which can be detrimental to many facets of your economical, diplomatic, or military development. So we got 5 different things that people hate. Hate us or like us. Crown authority is a valuable representation of the kingdom's hold over its people. It can change depending on various events and affect your kingdom's tax income, stability, espionage, defense, and corruption. Gold can be spent to increase crown authority by clicking on the highlighted icon. We're currently at 17 gold per whatever time cycle this game runs, probably day. Alright. Your kingdom's royal family houses the king, queen, their children, and all of their important relatives. Visiting the royal family from time to time is an important step of ruling one's kingdom, as this is where you appoint successors to the throne and adopt various beneficial traditions. Your kingdom may participate in many wars and pacts, all of which can be expected in detail here. Keep in mind that waging many wars can exhaust your population and lead to stability issues within your kingdom and provinces. As keeping track of all your provinces can be a daunting task, all of them are listed here. This ledger holds information about what your lands produce, who governs them, what is being built, and what state they're currently in. As your kingdom grows, so does your fame. The top 8 kingdoms which hold the largest amount of fame are considered great powers, owning the right to claim their might and become emperor of the world. Current great powers and rankings may be viewed by clicking on this element. Another way to claim victory is for your kingdom to produce or import all achievable goods. These are split into advantages with unique effects, which can be seen by clicking on this element. Settings and time can be paused, sped up, or slowed down by interacting with this area. The plus and minus keys can also be used to manipulate time in smaller increments. Maximum game speed can quickly be achieved by pressing the asterisk key. So there's kind of a basic idea of what we're going to do here.
Our prince has grown and can learn new skills.
She's got the achievement, can't touch this. What does that mean? We're going to look that up. Top of ranking, because we're England. Makes sense. This is one of several lands which can be controlled by your kingdom. Each province allows you to build various structures, hire troops, and station armed forces in defense of the town against hostile sieges. A town's governor is an essential position that can be assigned to any knight in your royal court. Governors provide access to a province's entire production and grant various bonuses based on their class and the province's specifics. Each province contains an amount of population that can be hired as armed troops. Occasionally, a portion of the population may rebel if stability within the realm and throughout the kingdom is low. These are all the resources that a province yields. Your kingdom collects the earnings of all provinces within its territory as long as they are not in disorder. Each province can have numerous province features within it, which unlock various types of building. These buildings can then produce various goods, which are displayed here and distributed across your entire kingdom. So this is where you can build up to 8 buildings. Click on an empty slot to browse all structures which may be constructed in this province or expand your building capability by investing gold to reveal a locked slot. The town temporary states are shown here. None of those right now. These can indicate if a town has fame, an important trade center, or is suffering from disorder. Town's fortifications consist of walls and towers which can be upgraded. Okay. A town's garrison can house any type of troops which participate as defenders in siege battles. This shows the manpower of each unit, 1850. Stationed in the garrison, in addition to the number of guards who were defending the province. 3. Clicking on this element can heal any wounded garrison troops. And army leaders may enter and exit the town along with their troops. Once stationed, they act as a defensive force during sieges alongside the garrison. Prince William is growing. Sire, Prince William has shown his affinity for several disciplines. In what directions should we focus our teaching efforts? Conspiracy 1 or Siegecraft 1? Siegecraft 1. I like that. Okay. We got plenty of map
Political
modes
view.
we can look at. Let's go back to the kingdom mode. So this we're in the political view. We can look at map modes and all of that good stuff. Okay. Ooh, boy. Lots of good. I like it. Buildings. Okay. Let's get out of there. So this is all ours. We have a lot of things we can do here. Let's see. I see down here that there is a time. I'd like to be able to see, this is our province overview, like what year it is. Because we start in 1110 AD.
Sire, I present to you the royal family.
The royal family of a kingdom represents the king, queen, children, and important relatives. Maintaining a healthy royal family is an important step in the development of your kingdom. This is where your king resides. Each king has a set of abilities which come into play in various actions and events. Princes also have abilities, so it's important to keep track of those when thinking about who should succeed the crown. This is where your queen resides. She also possesses abilities which are added to those of your king. The princes and the princesses of England reside here, and each one of your princes and princesses can be wed to a noble from another kingdom, giving you royal types of their nations, potential rights to claim inheritance, effects and espionage, and so on. Assigning an heir. Any prince of yours can be assigned as the heir of England as long as he is at least a juvenile. Repercussions are heavy if the king perishes without a successor. Nobles which are part of the previous royal family are displayed here. These knights may succeed the crown if there are no eligible princes. Each important relative also grants various bonuses to his kingdom. When each knight learns the skill to its fullest, it can be adopted as a tradition. This can be an important part of the development of your kingdom, as each tradition brings many benefits and new possibilities. All right. So with that being said, there's the English channel. Let's unpause. I would love to be able to unpause with space, but I'm watching that go up. Let's see, can I do that real quick? Preferences, controls. Paul's game is P. We're gonna change that. I'm used to the paradox formula. You guys know this, so what is space set as now? There we go. That feels much better to my paradox obsessed brain. Poland declared war on Prussia already. Sardinia joined Germany in their defensive pact against the Papal States. So that's how you open that.
His Excellency the King and his most noble family.
There's our province overview. So in here, Royal Library. This is how you kind of learn everything. Ooh, boy. So many things to learn, man. I am ready for the challenge, though. Wars, we're not going to read all that right now. Skip all that.
Behold, the current great powers.
To be considered a great power, you must be amongst the kingdoms with the highest amount of accumulated fame. Each great power benefits from various bonuses ranging from increased army morale to higher influence during diplomatic negotiations. All kingdoms compete with each other in various rankings. The higher up you are on a leaderboard, the more fame you gain. Apart from competing in ranking, various other factors may increase your kingdom's fame. Owning vassals, showing the ecumenical patriarch, being a caliphate, or having traditions that grant you additional fame are a few examples. Once you've accumulated enough fame and established yourself as great power, you may attempt to claim victory by initiating a vote for becoming emperor of the world, but beware, being chosen not easy, as the rest of the great powers may deny your claim for various reasons. Okay.
The kingdom advantages, sire.
So this is kind of like research, it looks like. Yeah, this looks kind of like research. We'll find that out in the next episode, though. So if you enjoyed this episode of our Learn to Play campaign in Knights of Honor 2, make sure to leave a like on it. I'll be uploading more of this within a couple days. We'll be playing this quite a lot over the coming weeks and months. That's going to do it for now. Like, subscribe, favorite, turn on notifications, and I'll see you next time.